Welcome back. We are almost in March. Seems like spring is right around the corner. Not this weekend, but soon.
It's going to happen. And you know, when we do our official data, we are doing meteorological winter versus regular.
True.
So it's a little bit different. So ours technically is over on Monday, which is the last day of February. And you know, it seems like there's a lot of bias there, especially when it's colder on the weekends, to think that this winter has been a cold one. It actually is not. We're number 2 on the most 70-degree days for winter, Chloe. And we're not going to add any more to this list, at least toward the end of February. But a lot of March is going to start off very, very differently. So let's take a preview there of the weekend forecast. Mostly cloudy today. It is going to be cooler, temps in the 50s, but you can clearly see which day is better to get outside. Tomorrow is going to be one of those cloudy, rainy, and kind of dreary days across the entire area. Now this morning, you'll notice the cloud cover, but also notice that we're starting to pick up a little bit of precipitation across satellite and radar imagery. Well, taking a live look at pictures across these areas and just knowing how dry the mid-level air is, this is likely what's called virga. It's precipitation that falls from the clouds and then dries out before reaching the ground because there's a dry slot there in the mid-levels of our atmosphere. But then we are starting off with a lot of cloud cover. But see how we have a little bit of a shimmer showing up here from our Rock Hill cam? A lot of that is likely due from high clouds, which is those really high, thin, wispy ones up in the atmosphere. We can still see sunshine peek through them, and that's why I do expect temperatures to at least warm into the mid-50s this afternoon. Currently, we're at 45, so we have about 10 degrees to go. Up toward the mountains, of course, a different story. Those folks starting off at the freezing mark. But today, regardless of the fact that it's going to be cooler, it will surely be mostly cloudy, and you'll notice more clouds building in overnight as we eventually bring back in an opportunity for rain. So Sunday, cloudy and colder, and of course that opportunity for showers. Now tonight, as early as about 9 p.m., I do think we could see a few little sprinkles here, but the main line comes in after midnight, and it starts for the mountains where those folks could see areas of snowfall. In fact, the highest elevations, areas like Sugar Mountain, Beach Mountain, could see anywhere from 1 to even 3 inches of snow. So this could be a good little maker there for folks that we're planning on hoping for some snow this last weekend of February. For the rest of the Piedmont, I think north there of I-40, most of that occurs, of course, earlier, but south of I-40, maybe around 5 a.m. or so, we'll start to see opportunities for shower activity. This will become more widespread through about 8, 9, 10 o'clock, and then after that, most of those showers do eventually fall south there of I-40 and east there of I-85, with most areas completely clearing by about 3, 4 p.m. And then that'll be from the rain. Of course, the clouds will surely follow, as Sunday evening is going to look a lot different. It'll be much drier, and of course, no opportunities for rain heading toward Monday. And like I mentioned, we are, of course, going to see a much different story heading through the early parts here of March. Over the next week to week and a half, we will eventually start to see that pattern flip from colder air to much warmer air. In fact, you can see the abundant red from March 5th all the way through the 11th. So the middle and end, or the early parts there in middle of March, look much warmer. And you can see that reflected in our 10-day forecast. Temperatures upper 50s by Monday, lower 60s Tuesday, and then we're near 70 Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and all the way through next weekend.